everybody. Today we have Matchbox Mainline Mix 4 for 2024. We have 2 new models here and 6 pretty nice recolors. If I can find my words. So we're gonna start here with the Fiat 500 Turbo. Now this casting has certainly grown on me. I skipped out on the first version in red. The blue one was really nice. The black one was pretty nice as well. Oh, that's weird. So we're getting into this orange one here, which isn't much. I don't know. I still think I prefer the blue one, but it's a pretty nice release. Pretty fitting color for the Fiat. We got some plastic scraps from probably the rivet in there. Grill, which is a separate piece, part of the base down below there. Not a separate piece, but it's an insert from the base. Headlight details look really good. You got your marker lights on the side. Fiat on the, yeah, that's not really the grill, but probably the front fascia there with the little, silver trim pieces. I like the tinted rims on this one. I think that works really good. That was one of my problems with the first release in red. It was pretty saturated red and it had chrome rims on it. I'm like, yeah, that's too bright. So I think the brighter orange with the darker rims is a nice contrast. Fiat badge on the rear there, turbo, and very nice taillight details. I love the taillight details on that. Very nice. Fiat 500. Oh, wow, I just gave you a close-up of my cut. Yeah, let's try not to do that again. Next, we have the Opel Kadett. I don't know why I said Opel like that, but this one actually, I don't really know where this one's supposed to be. It looks like it's in Mix 3 and Mix 4, but it doesn't seem like everybody got one in Mix 3. So maybe it's the supplement for the chase piece, which I think is the BMW, right? I don't know, but I found it kind of weird that not every Mix 4 had one of them. I don't know. But here it is. Opel badge on the front there. It's actually a metallic green, which is very, very nice. I really like that. The card art did show disc rims. This one gets the 6 spokes, which I don't really care for the 6 spokes on this casting. I think the disc rims would have worked way better. The headlight details look good. Taillights, whoa. So it's evident to me that they forgot to change the decal print. Because on the last one, I think they left it open for the amber because the car was already orange. So, but I guess they never closed it back up because now it's got some green turn signals. Okay. Cadet C on the rear plate there. And then you got black base, black bumpers, all that. A nice gray plasticky interior. Here we have the third color, yes, third, of the Karma GS6 in this primer-esque gray, battleship gray, whatever you want to call it. Very popular color nowadays, especially with Chrysler products. I see a lot of Jeeps and I think Rams are offered in this color, something similar to it. I know the Grand Cherokees are. Yeah, people love the Grand Cherokee. And the Durangos too in this color. Oh boy, people go crazy for them. There's your Karma badge. Headlights are a nice lensed insert from the interior, which we don't see very often with Matchbox. And the funny thing is, there are 2 models in this case that feature that. The other one being that red little Mazda right there. So yeah, not a common thing for Matchbox to do. That's normally a Hot Wheels thing, and a ton of Hot Wheels have it. But I can't think of very many Matchbox, and I think maybe the only 2 that they currently produce are in this case. I know that they did it back in the Tyco era, because the Nissan Z, the 300ZX, had the insert lights, and a couple other cars did too. But they haven't really done it recently. besides this and the Mazda. You got your fake grille, because of course it's an electric vehicle. I like the black multi-spoke rims. It's a very sleek vehicle, especially if you see one in real life, which I've seen a couple of them, and they're pretty cool. There's your taillights there. Karma on the back, Karma badge, GS6. I feel like some of the detailing is a little different than previous releases. Maybe it's the black trim, I don't know. It looks like they changed something, maybe the plate too. And of course there is the Fisker Ocean coming out, or it is actually out already. They've been driving around, so I wonder if Matchbox will do one of those. I really like the Fisker Ocean, so I would not mind a Matchbox version of the casting. Throwing stuff again. Here is the Mercedes AMG SL63. This is a very popular casting that debuted last year in blue, and I think I like this one a little better than the blue because they fixed my issue with the wheels, or this release at least I like better than the blue. The blue is a great color, and this metallic gunmetal gray is pretty nice as well. But they fixed my issue with the rims, and this looks amazing. With the chrome lip, it definitely makes them stand out a little more, and it doesn't make them look as toy-like, because when they're all black, they just blend in, and especially since there's no real depth to these spokes, they're kind of very shallow. It all blends together, so with the little chrome lip there, it really brings them out and makes them look a lot better. This gets the same detailing as the blue one. Headlights, grille, Mercedes badge. It does have really nice headlight details. I appreciate Matchbox for that. And then the SL63 Mercedes AMG badging on the rear there, and plate too. And then you can even see the LED detailing on the taillights there, which is a really nice touch. Interior there is pretty nice. You can even see their screen on the dashboard. Oh boy. Yep, another great one. And now we have the Mazda AutoZam AZ1. A very surprising casting for Matchbox, and about time they do one in the iconic red. I just saw one of these in New York City on the streets, probably for the auto show, except they got delayed and they didn't have them when I was at the auto show, the K-car exhibit, the key cars. So the Matchbox casting is definitely large, and I have a little comparison I want to do, but let's take a look at the details really quick here. You got the AutoZam logo on the front there, which was kind of Mazda's performance division at the time, before the Mazda Speeds. AZ1 on the back here, and this car was developed completely by the performance division. Well, no, it's not much of a performance division. It was pretty much their category of K cars. The AZ1 was the sports car, then the Scrum was the van, or no. The Scrum was the pickup truck, the Scrum wagon was the van, and then they had the AutoZam Carl, which was the Suzuki Alto. Yes, I believe. Which are all pretty cool cars, and it would be cool if Matchbox did them all, but I'll take what I can get. Taillight detail is pretty much the same as the blue one. And yeah, these had gull wing doors, which I could show you on this one. This is not a Matchbox. This is a plastic toy cabin toy, a capsule toy from like a... Now, of course, the doors are supposed to snap in to their holes here, but they do not. But that is how the doors open if I just hold it like that. Very finicky. The mirrors you do have to glue in on your own. That was extremely tedious. But these are only sold in Japan. Well, the real car and this model here from Toy Cabin. It is a gotcha toy from the little machines where you put the money in and you get a random toy. Well, not random, but it's random color of the AutoZam. if you choose the AutoZam. There's tons of different ones you can choose. Then you get to build it. Put the rims on it. And there's two variants of this one. You got the basic one here, and then you got the Mazda Speed version, which is elsewhere. So yeah, I don't know what I was saying earlier, because Mazda Speed was around. Oh boy, I'm losing it. And this is actually true 164, so let's compare it. Let's compare it to the Matchbox one and see what happens. Wow. Holy moly. The Matchbox one at this point is probably like a 155 scale, which is probably about the size like the Disney Pixar cars, the Jada 164. I don't know why Jada even still tries to call it 164. The majorettes are closer to 164, and they run large. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool. We love the AutoZam. Absolutely love the AutoZam, and a very surprising casting from Matchbox. Last year, of course, debuting in blue. Speaking of debuting in blue, we have the Rivian R1T, which debuted in blue last year. A very gorgeous blue, and now it's in a very gorgeous green, and a unique green. The blue one is really nice, but I think I might like this one just a tiny bit better. Oh, and this... Now, the Matchbox blue one wasn't as accurate as this green one is to the real vehicle. Of course, they're both offered in those colors, but the Matchbox one was a bit dark, and it's actually a little more brighter in person. But I think they nailed this one. Now, the green is definitely more common than the blue, at least in my area. I see a lot more green ones than blue. So, I guess that also lets me dictate whether I think this is a more accurate color. I think it is. I do see a lot of R1S's more so than the T's. I really want Matchbox to do an S. It'd be a nice foil to the R1T here. Headlights look good. Not really sure what are the headlights on these. The Rivian badge here. Rivian down the side. Yeah, the detailing on this casting is pretty nice. It's very intricate casting. Of course, you got the cubbies here. These open up and go all the way through, so you can put some pretty large objects in there. Rivian across the tailgate here, and then your R1T badging, which I don't know if the blue one had that. That's my first time actually noticing it. But yeah, I love the color. Nice metallic. Actually, kind of looks good with the opal here. Very unique greens these two are. You're not going to see these greens on very many other vehicles. And now we have the two new models, kind of. We're going to start with the Porsche 911 Targa here, which at this point is just a hardtop. Yes, it's got the detailing for a Targa, but the Targa top is on it. I think it'd be cool if they actually removed the Targa top. But yeah, I don't know if I particularly care for this interior piece or this window piece being extremely clear because it looks funny. But the color is gorgeous. You got the chrome multi-spoke rims. Nice front end detailing. Black grills. Your vents in the back there. Porsche along the back and Targa on the plate. Side reflectors. And yeah, so pretty similar to the red one. And now we'll compare the red one. Now, I thought these were supposed to be the same bodies that they would switch out for the interior pieces. Now, of course, I could try that if I wanted to drill them. I could see if I could switch them out. The interiors are definitely different. The one on the Targa is cut short so that the window can actually fit it. So you'd have to switch both interiors, but I don't know if the bodies are different. The bases are different too. And I don't know if they're different by design or just the fact that the logos are different. They look like, oh no, look at that. They are different castings. Completely different castings. The exhaust pops through on the convertible. Well, on the Targa, it does not. It comes through on the bumper there. So the rear ends are completely different. But otherwise, I feel like the front end should be the same. I think they're a bit wide. Also, the blue one... Yeah, look at... So, these are practically the same car. How did... What? How did the headlights for the red one end up pretty much on the top, while this one, they're on the front? That is so weird. I don't know if I care for that. The blue one definitely looks like a better casting, because look how wide the red one looks in the rear compared to the blue. It's also longer than the blue. I think the Targa is a much better casting than the Cabriolet. Look, yeah, and I pointed this out in the Mix 1 video. Look at this angle. Like, that doesn't look right in here. Of course, it's got the rear window, so it flows together better, but yeah, Targa's definitely better. I'm gonna have to detail it though, because that roof is just annoying me. And the final casting of this mix, the 1968 Chevy C10. This thing's heavy. I will say, yeah, this thing is a mass. Check this out, guys. The color is just gorgeous, and it's not like a completely flat finish, but it's not glossy either. Headlights look amazing. It's got the red Chevy badge, which is something they did do back then. Actually, I think they were mostly blue. I'm not really sure what the red badge meant. White bumpers, which is, again, something period correct, and it fits the blue paint a lot. Or not, I was going to say a lot better, but a lot better than what? What am I comparing it to? Who knows? It does fit the blue body very nice, and I like the Chevrolet across the back there in a darker blue. That's a really cool look. There's the taillights and your marker lights. Very simple, but very cool. It's got the longer bed to it. That's a great casting. I feel like it's a tad stubby. I'm not sure. It is just a single cab. And it's not a long bed. Probably just the regular size bed. Single cab. Short bed. Well, I don't think it could get any shorter than this. So I think that's the short bed. But yeah, just look how much bed space you got back then compared to now. Oh my goodness. Except now you got frunks though, so yeah, the front end's not nearly as big as it was, but the back end isn't either. Yeah, I don't think there is an offering for an electric pickup truck if you just want 2 doors and a long bed. There isn't really an electric pickup truck for that, oddly. But there you have it, guys. There's your Mix 4. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. See you all in the next one. Thank you very much, Diecast Car Guru, for sending these over. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.